Hello everybody that I've never seen before. Today I'm doing some tutorial on how to make a intro. This is actually going to be a little bit hard to follow, so I decided to edit this on Camtasia, but I'm going to speed up and slow down once I get to a certain part that's important. And you'll see what I mean later. So let's get started. First, what I want to do is I want to get my intro, because I already made my first intro. Now you see how simple that one was. I'm actually going to make something a lot bit better, and I'll first start by getting the music. Alright, so this is an important part, so I'm going to just show you right here. Usually when you highlight the amount, on the two tabs, if you go a certain distance apart, if you just look at the seconds, the duration, you'll be able to see how long the clip is. So depending on how long you want it to be, your intro, you can make it say 10 seconds. It doesn't matter where it starts and stops. I'll show you why later on how to fade out the music. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to drag it to the beginning, just like that, and click on audio. This has all of this. I don't recommend to use it right now. If you think your music is too loud for an intro, drag this bar down just a little bit and put a few audio points along the line, and what I usually do is I drag them closer so that I could easily figure it out. So your first audio point should always be starting at 0. It doesn't matter whether or not you want it to be louder, like on the next note. It always has to start at 0. My suggestion is when you use a certain point, just start it off by having 2 far points, and this is where it's going to reach its final limit. And what you do is you, every other point, just bring it over here and drag it. So you could tell that intros it, that makes it fade in, just going forward. And I like this sort of arc when it starts up on a video. Alright, now let's choose a background, because the background is sort of important. I usually go for these dimensions. This is important because depending on the videos that you choose to make, a lot of the times if you record your screen for Minecraft, you could easily just pick these dimensions and fit it to that screen. So when you post it on YouTube, you have this HD setting. So remember that's there. It's usually right there. Well, it's usually on widescreen. Okay, I have that set up so I don't need to. Now, we have our blue screen, but that doesn't really do anything, so we'll just maximize this. And I usually have a symbol, something that I always keep in almost every video. It's my Minecraft character. He's usually pointing. You could see him in this thumbnail that I made, this one. There's a whole bunch of them. So, this is just keeping it random.
Like that?
The tool I just used was crop. That allows you to make it so that a certain part of your image is only seen. Alright, I'm going to make this complete. Now what else? We want to prepare everything before we actually start editing it. So what else I want to do is I want to put text down. So I'll do a call out. Okay, so I think I have every basic piece of detail. I might add some more, but this is the basic. Now, because the frame takes up the entire screen, I'm going to have to take this off the soft frame, and we'll just place everything a little bit better. And because this would usually start off with a black screen, you want to first think of what you're going to do for the first piece. And for my intros, I usually put subscribe to become part of the awesomeness, which is, if you are my subscriber, you are awesome, part of the awesomeness. I put that in the beginning, right before the beat drops. And this is where the stuff would come in. So I'm just going to split it right here, actually every single place except for the music. Okay, so this is where the beat drops. This is where I have to put my text beforehand. There are 4 sections in my thing where the beat goes from high to low to high, and in those 4 sections I'm going to make an effect on my text. So I'm going to first position this better. First, I've got all of the places where I'm going to add an animation. This is over what my actual text is gonna be. So what I want to do is do Control C, Control V, drag it over. You'll have these 2 texts. They're the exact same, but what you want to do is you want to grab a text with nothing on it, but it's the same size as the other one. So you just do Control C, Control V, drag it into this exact same place, but then you want to double click it and take away every letter. There we go. Do group. Now you can move these letters. It's basically grouping them makes them like a picture. So what I want to do is I want to go to visual properties, add animation. Wait, not yet. I want to go to visual properties, scale it bigger. Well, that's perfect. Usually a vowel with a circle is one of the perfect places to start. So what I want to do is add an animation. Back down to 100. I want to add a transition. So drag this on. Okay, so this is the beginning. We have this.
Alright, I think I finally did it. I finished everything. I'll go through it step by step without the music. It slams down, it zooms into subscribe to become part of the awesomeness, and then it ripples, and you see this. You have a small animation in some corner to show something, another animation playing on the music, and that's my intro. Next, I want to upload to, without these smart players, because they don't really do much if you don't use them. If you're just doing this for YouTube, go to MP4 only, 1080p, and just name it. Finish. Okay, so it will take you longer than what my computer is doing right now, because I do have a very strong computer. This is probably the fastest that you can get.
Alright, that's finished. I would save, do Control S, name this new awesome blue intro, and you have it saved. That's everything you get to do, but you could also change these to do other stuff. So once you're done, you could put this in any video that you want, just in any beginning, and it's not that hard. This video I won't put this intro up for a template because I don't really want to. I like originality. This should help you get some points down onto your own videos, your own intro. This isn't really the biggest thing that I've ever done, but it's like a simple, like, basic video on how to do it and how to get an idea of Camtasia, because I remember starting and it was a lot harder. So I hope this helped you, and like this video if you liked it, subscribe to become part of the awesomeness, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace out. Selection.